JC Runquist here with Nashville Dirt Works Landscape and Sod, and we're out in West Nashville today. We're looking at some foundations of homes to see if there could be potential water damage problems, possibilities, and drainage issues around the foundations of homes. And so as we start walking around, we're going to look for a couple things. We're going to look for negative slope towards the house foundations. We're going to look for exposed foundations, and we're going to look for gutter downspout extensions drains that are either non-functional or they're not put in or installed correctly. So let's walk around just a minute here, and we're looking at this home, and you can see right here, we'll just identify this right here. This is not installed correctly. You have a 3-inch gutter drain going into it's a 4-inch gutter pipe, and then this type of gutter drain extension, that's real basic homeowner stuff that's not going to last very long. Weed eaters are going to blow through that, and then you're going to have overflow. Now, as we start looking around, we want to know where this drain exits. And obviously, it exits right here. This is what's called a lawn pop-up emitter. So the whole process of what's supposed to happen here, just so we know, is that the gutter, the roof storm water will come down through the gutter, go into the gutter extension drain. It needs to be 4-inch corrugated pipe, or PVC pipe would be better, and to keep it from getting crushed. And then it exits, the water will fill up this pipe, and then this will come up very slowly like this. You'll probably never see it happen when it fills up, and it'll just spill out. So, but as we walk around this home and as we look back at this area, we see either an animal or a dog or something is dug out here. Now, this is bad because if this pipe fills up and it's obstructed by maybe leaves up in the gutter, that this is going to flow over, and there's going to be just standing water here that can cause water and dampness in your crawl space, which can cause mold, and that can cause health issues. So it's very serious. So as we walk around here, now we're getting into negative slope areas. You can see negative slope towards the house. So when you look at these, you really want the grade to be up here, so we have a positive slope off the house. So when the storm water comes down, the surface storm water comes down and then rolls away from the house. So it's very important that you have a positive flow away from the house. So come on, let's take another look about here. We're even looking at this house over here, but we're also obviously we have just identifying things. We have foundation is showing right there. Then we have foundation shows right here. We have negative slope. All these things are things you don't want. And then this really needs a box. This crawl space door needs a box around it, so we can build up grade off the box and have the positive slope away from your house. So let's keep walking a minute. Landscape, it's pretty thick. You really want to keep that trimmed up because you can just really incur a lot of additional bugs, small animals, rodents that you're not gonna want in your house. The same type of thing here. You've got homeowner kind of things that really need a little more upgrade in piping structure. Walking around, just seeing what else we can identify, just to help you guys out at home if you're looking at your house and saying, man, I wonder if I have some issues. Now, one of the things that if it was my personal home, what I would do is I would bring the grade up to the sidewalk, okay? So when you're stepping off this, if your mother-in-law's over, your mom, or your family member that maybe they're older, they step off this and it's an ankle breaker. You don't want ankle breakers around your home. So what I would do is I would bring out some topsoil, and this is what we do as a company, Nashville Dirt Works Landscape and Sod. We bring out some topsoil. We bring the topsoil to here so the grade is nice and smooth off here. Then we bring some sod in, and this is fescue, so we probably would just go ahead and match that fescue sod, lay it around there, because what fescue sod does, it's an instant stabilizer. So we want to stabilize the topsoil that we just put in for the grade so it doesn't wash away with the next rain and cause erosion. So we would collar this patio with topsoil, probably out to about right here, so we can get a nice smooth grade, no ankle breakers off of the back patio. Put the sod down, make sure it's flush with the ground, and then you don't have any ankle breakers. You've got stabilization of your topsoil, and the sod's ready to grow. Now all you need to do is put some water on it, keep it trucking. So let's walk on around a little more and then see what else we can find with this home here. Same thing right here. Look at this. We have a landscape bed. Now keep in mind, mulch is a water retainer. So mulch is going to retain any kind of water and dampness because mulch is therefore there for your plants, for your trees to maintain that moisture for them and keep them flourishing throughout the hot seasons of the summer. But now we have a mulch bed, and we have a bed, a landscape bed that is higher than the crawl space door. Now what's already happening, you can see this right here. What's already happening is you've got rust, and that's because this has gotten wet. And so you know if this is wet right here, you know that there's some dampness in the crawl space. And then again, that's dampness can cause mold. Mold can cause health issues. So it's very important. Keep on walking around here. Just as I mentioned earlier in the video about that homeowner kind of just cheap gutter extension drain pipe stuff. Look, you see this? That's a weed eater. Someone came, just weed eater, and time just weed eated and blew that thing out. So now what's going on is this comes down, comes out the holes, sits here in a pond, ponds up, and then it's causing dampness all along the side. And right here you have foundation is showing. And then you've got negative slope right behind this AC, HVAC unit, right here. Negative slope right to the house. The grade needs to be brought up. When I say the grade needs to be brought up, the grade needs to be up here. And really, we need to go ahead and just raise this pad up, this AC pad, unit pad up a little bit, and level that back out so everything looks right. And that's for the most part just an analysis of this house. One thing I would like to say as we look back at these gutter extension downspouts is that when you install a gutter extension downspout, what we like to do at Nashville Dirt Works Landscape and Sod is we like to, now these are 3-inch gutter extension downspouts. We like to trench them down, and then we want to put them where they are at least 15, 20 feet off the house in an area that flows away from the home. So the roof stormwater is down and it's out and it's gone. You don't ever have to worry about it against your foundation. Nashville Dirt Works Landscape and Sod, I'm JC Runquist. We are your outdoor experts. It's what we do.